Wagwan! What's going on? Welcome back to the Agostinho Zinga Show. It's been a while since I've done one of these little videos, pre-recorded thing. I'm on the live stream situation right now. I've been banging out live streams on my other channel, The Random Show. Make sure you check that out. I'm doing live streams on here as a podcast and whatnot. So I really do standard on videos. But I thought today will be a good time to start again by reviewing the lovely, the delightful, the very talented and controversial Peggy Gou's new single called Dance. Now, I haven't really heard much of Peggy Gou in a while. The last thing I heard from her was that song, that really annoying one, Na 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 Na. I saw some clip of her promoting it in some park in Tottenham Court Road, near there, and she had all these like gay guys dancing around her and shit, and drag queens, and I was like, that's a bit strange. Whenever I see Peggy Gou, I don't really think queer, I don't really think LGBTQ. I don't really think that's seen at all. But I felt like she was trying to tap into it to kind of, you know, be hip and in the zone. But to be fair, the song also would be something that I would expect to hear if I did go to one of those nights, so maybe it made sense. But that song, in my opinion, did not age well at all. It didn't age well. It kind of came and went, and I'm glad it came and went because it's incredibly annoying. Now she's got a new song. It's called Dance. I'm assuming it's some sort of dance track based on the title. I have no idea what's going on. I'm going to react to it live right now. I have no idea what it's about. I'm assuming it's a dance song, hence the name. So I'm going to go into it cold turkey, going to go into it blind. I have no idea what the hell is going on, and we're going to react to it right now. Okay, she's dancing. It reminds you how I'm dancing in the toilet. Before I get on my multivitamins and I get that fucking yacked out face, that's what I'm usually doing in the toilet, you know? Topless in my boxers, about to get ready, trying to make sure my mucus is drying, but also trying to work up a sweat so it doesn't turn into fucking liquid. You know, that's what I'm usually doing. I'm not really enjoying the fact that her face is very expressionless. I'm sure that's part of the whole vibe, but she needs to give me a bit more energy. I need to feel something, you know? The beat is kind of carrying the video, but she's not really riding it. She's kind of just like slowly, you know, it's kind of like a DJ booth dance. Give me some more, Peggy. Okay. Oh, it sounds exactly like the other song. I heard I swear I can hear something there. Dun, 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 dun. It sounds like the other song, no? That melody. Is she just copying her previous songs? Or is this like the sonic language of what she's trying to do? Like taking bits of the previous single and putting in a new single and so on and so forth. Is that what's going on right now? Because I don't like that. I don't like that at all. Give me something fresh, girl.
Just be yourself.
Random F1 car there? What's a random F1 car doing there? Is it because suddenly everyone's into F1? Honestly, the worst person you know is suddenly an F1 enthusiast. Am I not lying? The worst person that you know is suddenly all about fucking McLaren, all about fucking Ferrari. Fuck off. Oh, this is so shit. Oh my god, this is so shit, bro. Wow. I'm kind of shocked, I'm not gonna lie. I'm kind of shocked by how shit this is. Now I'm starting to believe the fucking rumors that she may have used ghost producers. But it still doesn't make sense to me because I watch her on her Instagram sometimes with those clips of her playing on a synth, playing on a keyboard. I know she's Asian, so, you know, maybe she grew up, you know, playing instruments anyway, learning them. But she's still a little bit of a savant, like she can play. So if that usually in kind of our world, right, the dance music, electronic music world, you know, it's unfair, but people who are usually classically trained, when they make the switch over, they're usually really good. They usually have a bit of an advantage because they have that classic music theory training. You kind of imbued that into dance music and you're gonna go to the fucking moon. Suddenly fucking garage band, suddenly fucking Fruity Loops isn't too difficult for you, right? If you can read fucking sheet music. Then I listen to it and I don't have that context in my head, right? I get that context out, I just listen to it. It's like watching football with your eyes and not watching football with fucking stats. And I'm like, hold on. This doesn't sound like the same person that made It Goes. Even that remix, what's that remix that I fucking love? It's got the spaceship person on the front of the cover. Like, this doesn't sound the same person who made that. So who made those tracks? Because that doesn't sound as good as this. I love how the majority of the shots are of the dancers. You can tell she can't dance and she's quite hopeless because the majority of the shots are of the dancers themselves in the background and not of her. And one thing is for certain, she's no Troye Sivan, is she? She's fucking no Troye Sivan. I'm not gonna lie, maybe I'm being too black man loud, but I didn't even hear what the lyrics were. What were the lyrics for that verse? You can like it for the beat. Like, what was she even saying? Like, what? Huh? Como que? Like, I can't even hear what you're saying. I swear I can't. Again, I'm no dancer myself. I dabbled in some street dance, dabbled in some fucking popping looking back in the day. I was fucking Michael Jackson for fucking, talent show and shit. You get me? When I'm outside, you know I'm stomping. I'm not doing that fucking shitty TikTok tenkado stomping from left to right thing, shuffling your fucking shoulders. I'm actually dancing. Man them and girl them that see me in the dance floor know what I go on when I come through stepping. And I'm not a professional. I'm just a fucking enthusiast. But can I just say, the background dancers, not the greatest, man. Maybe it's the choreography and it's not them, but this feels like a performance art. This feels like if I went to the Yard Theatre or something, right? This would be some sort of like experimental piece, but it's not really good, you know? It's not really good. That might be the best bit of the video. That might be the best bit of the video. On God, that might be the best bit of the video. That bit right there. It looks like there's genuine joy, excitement, improvisation, you know, a little bit of pizzazz, personality. This might be the best bit of the fucking video. This section right here. I've done that before, that walking skank. The big of the little walking skank. This feels like something now. Yo, this is fucking hilarious. She's literally doing like pre-game skanks. Honestly, this feels like a little pre-game. Maybe it's the whole point of the tune. It's a pre-game skank. Whilst your plate is in the microwave, you know, hot plating and shit, right? You just fucking doom. Or maybe you're waiting for someone to come over, right? Or the drinks are chilling, huh? Before you fucking consider taking that first line, dance. But it's not really good. No one ever somebody. Dance to the rhythm, we just somebody, you and I. Again, that bit there, you see the genuine joy in her face? That bit right there. I wonder, is this video sponsored by McLaren or something? Whoever made that F1 car? Is that why it's out? Is she turning into one of those people? She's making songs for like car companies. This is gonna play like in the background when you're going to fucking buy a fucking Kia. This is playing in the Kia showroom because that F1 company is the parent company of fucking Kia or something. Is that what's going on right now? Is she like the fucking dance music Travis Scott? Loads of fucking brand deals, zero fucking quality. Come on, Peggy Grimmer, you're too young for this. You're too young to be already on this kind of level. Like, come on, bro. At least give us some music. Like, you can sell out later on. Sell out properly later on when you're like older. Well, not older and great, but like a little bit older. But right now, like, give us some fresh shit, girl. God damn, what is this? But again, that bit, you see the bit where they were improv, like you just face in the air, for face looking up, smiling. That was the best bit of the video. Like all this, like genuine smile, excitement, having a great time. But the rest of it is very, I don't know, sixth form dance class. Don't ask her to twerk though. Don't ask her to twerk or wind her waist because that's all she's got. That's what she's got, man. That's all she's got. Big up Peggy Goo. She's a legend, man. Her personality probably isn't the most expressive. She's very like, she's almost a, that might be the reason why her and Nina Kravitz get on, right? Why she went to the fucking, allegedly she was in Russia that time, innit? During COVID. Remember that time she went to fucking Russia during COVID to go DJ at fucking Nina Kravitz's party or something, birthday party. But that might be the reason why. She's very Russian, very Soviet, very like Eastern Bloc with her demeanor. She's kind of like stiff and cold, you know what I mean? There's not a lot of joy, you know, partying there. No, there's not a lot of joy and exuberance and vive for life. You know what I mean? So maybe if that's the case, make music that kind of matches your personality. Why do dance, let your putty be? You know what I mean? It's just a bit like, it doesn't match who you are. You're better off just being a bit more congruent and making music that matches your personality. But hey, what do I know?
Just like you move to the beat.
Yeah, this is definitely a sponsorship. It wouldn't surprise me if it was made by AI. It wouldn't surprise me if this shit was made by AI, bro. This is definitely some sponsorship. What's this random F1 car doing in this video? What's going on right now? Does it speed off? So you have the car shaking. You have the fucking F1 car fucking twerking right next to you the whole entire time. It doesn't drive off. You're not in there driving it. It doesn't do a burnout around you. It does nothing. What's the point? Like, what's the point? You don't like this, you don't like, you know what I mean? You don't smash it up like on some Otis thing, jumping up and down, spray cans, you know, being all like rebellish, rebellious and urban, you know? None of that shit. You just let it, just like steam up, like get all pissy and shit. Well, go on for that.
Just be yourself.
And I got a feeling slightly they tried to reheat Jameson's nachos. I'm not gonna lie. A part of me feels like they tried to reheat Jameson's nachos with this video treatment. Doesn't it feel a little bit soft pot? Was it soft spot? Right, that video, soft spot. Does it feel a little bit soft spot-ish? Instead of white vest, they've got black vests on. They've still got the light jeans. You know, like it feels a little bit like that. It feels a little bit, you know, Jameson soft spot-ish. But overall, not a very good single, man. Not a very good single at all. Kind of shit, kind of forgettable. And if anything, it's making me now understand the rumors around that say that she may have had ghost producers along the way, kind of helping her out to craft some of these songs, because I can't make any sense of how the person that made It Makes You Forget, Itangangi, how do you pronounce that? Apologies. The person that made fucking Starry Night, right? The person that made even I Go, I didn't mind that, to be honest. It Goes, Na was a bit shit, but still way better than this. Like, even Lobster Telephone, there's a track actually on the album that she put out, was it last year or whatever? That wasn't that good, to be honest, as well, but there were some tracks on there. Lobster Telephone was a banger. I thought Lobster Telephone reminded me of like early, like, you remember Tiger and Woods? They're like this new disco indie dance kind of duo. They used to make some really sick tracks. It kind of reminds you like a sped up version of like Gin Nation or something, right? That kind of vibe. I don't know what's happening with this girl. I don't know if this is a consequence of just making too much money and just having not making too much, but making a lot of money and then not really having the you know, the need or desire to really be in the studio, you know, for lack of a better word, slaving away over on the fucking keyboard and shit. Because, you know, you got enough money to retire on right now and you're probably not even in your 30s or maybe in your early 30s. It's going to be hard to then dedicate like 6 12-hour days in the studio to craft or to work on a fucking riff, to work on a bass line, to work on a chorus. So I get it. But the fucking drop off in quality is wild. And I've also heard it's the same during her DJ sets. From what I've been reading on the comments, from mixes I've seen here and there, people have been saying her DJ sets have really, really dipped in quality. And one thing that used to always kind of like, I don't know, one thing that I used to see a lot of Peggy Goo fans kind of rest on was the fact that, oh no, Peggy's a sick DJ. And you don't really see that much anymore. You don't really hear about that much anymore, which is a real shame, because I feel like, you know, in terms of representation, for lack of a better term, it's important that she's around, behind the booth, wearing what she wears, which is not all black, looking the way that she does, being from where she's from, the kind of vibe that she plays. It's important to have that kind of thing there to inspire people. And I think the last time I actually saw her play, I forgot where that fucking was, but I was actually quite impressed by the amount of girls that are on the dance floor. Clearly her fans. this other workplace. Oh, when I used to work at Depop, actually, when I used to work at Depop, all the girls used to fucking love Peggy Goo. She played a couple times when I was there, and literally, like, I think like 10 girls from the office all organized to go and fucking see her, which was quite cool because you don't usually see, or especially from the DJs that I sort of like, you don't really see a lot of girls that go and see these people play. It's usually maybe the girlfriends of the guy, but it's not really, they're not really fans of the person playing. So I think it's a bit sad that, this person that all the girls are rooting for is now making some subpar music, so they have to find another DJ to go and follow. But this Me No Likey, if I had to rate it, I'd give it maybe a 5 out of 10. Like, would I if it played on my Spotify as I'm in the shower, would I run out of the shower to change it? No. Would I play it during a pre-game? No. So 5 out of 10.